we are here with very special guest, Dylan Schneider. How are you?
I'm good. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
It's very, very good to see you. It doesn't seem like it has been that long since C2C, actually.
No, I know. It's crazy. This year's been flying by.
You are super, super busy. And C2C always comes and goes super quickly that you suddenly look back and go, that seems like it was yesterday and also 3 years ago somehow.
Mm-hmm. I know. It really does feel like that. But yeah, we've been all over the place so far, and I can't believe it's already almost May.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about being over in London, though, and doing C2C and what that was like for you as an artist to come, you know, internationally like that.
Yeah, it was great. It was actually the second time I'd been to London. I did a previous smaller festival called Nashville Meets London back in like 2018. So to be back, it was great. I saw some, old fans. I think we made some new ones, and we got to play like I think 3 shows over there. So it was just a great trip, and getting to spend like a week over there was awesome. Getting to experience that.
Did you do anything fun whilst you were in London, or did you get to be a tourist?
Oh yeah, because I was there for like 6 days. So I had like 3 just kind of like free days, and we went around. I went to like the Soho area, got to see. Big Ben, the London Eye, all the touristy stuff. And it was my band, their first time over there, so I got to kind of show them, the stuff that I had seen the last time.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you're super busy. It's festival season
Oh,
over
yeah.
in the States.
Yeah, it's ramping up.
You are off to Stagecoach.
Yep.
Which is going to be huge. Stagecoach is like the big one, right?
Yeah, it's. I've played a lot of the other big ones, and this is the one that I wanted to check off the list. I haven't got to play it yet, but I hear it's a great time. I hear it's really hot out there, and I'm just excited to experience it for the first time.
Awesome. Is there? You were saying that Stagecoach is one that you wanted to tick off the list. Is there anything else? Is there another venue or another festival or a country that you really, really want to go and play in?
I'd like to do Tortuga. I heard that's
one.
a great one, right on the beach. That one looks fun. I haven't got to do it
Who
yet.
wouldn't want to do that one?
I know, right? For real. And then Australia as well. I'd like to go over there. I hear a lot of good things about Australia.
CMC Rocks?
Yes, that's what it is. Because it's similar to CDC and stuff like that, right over there.
Yeah, it's their biggest one in Australia, and I think.
Yeah, hopefully we get to do that next year, so we'll see.
That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be very good. I want to take it back to the beginning a little bit, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And we kind of are interested to know, the audience I know definitely want to know, like, how did you end up getting into country music? Because it seems like you've been in it for a while, and yet you're still very, very young.
Yeah. It was back in like 2016. I was really active on social media, my YouTube channel, all of it kind of started popping off. It got noticed by people down here in Nashville, and I'm just from like 4 hours north, so I started making trips back and forth, writing songs with anybody I could down here, kind of making connections, meeting people in the industry, and fast forward to 2024, here we are, and we got our own music out, still writing, and life is good. I'm thankful for everything that has happened in the last like almost 8 years. I guess it was like back in April of 2016, but it's been a crazy journey, and I'm thankful that people started noticing me online.
Yeah, I was having a look at your streaming numbers online, which by the way are ridiculously high. Congratulations!
That's crazy. Thank you.
It must be nuts to see.
It is.
Just grow.
It's like I never could have imagined it, especially like this early. So to see those numbers, it blows my mind every time.
It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Two of your most streamed songs are Two Black X's and How Does It Sound? Both great songs.
Thank you.
Do you think that your sound has changed since you first started putting out music and the music that you're going to be putting out soon?
Not a whole lot. I think that there's things here and there that have been fine-tuned, and there's been a couple of projects where, I was like, oh, this could have been better, like listening back. So like, I guess to say where I am now and like with this new music we have coming, I'm the most satisfied I've been so far.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's always kind of stayed in the same lane, and it has that same, like similar to FGL, that rock pop influence, definitely more modern sound that I love. So, if I love it, it's probably what I'm going to make and what I want to sound like. And this one, I think, is like I said, just the best well-roundedness of all that.
So we're talking about the new EP now, which is Bad Decisions.
Yep.
Before we start talking about the music, I have to ask the question, what bad decisions have you made?
No, I've probably made too many to count.
I feel like everyone's made bad decisions at some point in their life, right?
Oh, for sure. That's what I always ask before we play the song too. I'm like, you got to be honest with me, and everybody kind of like loses their mind. You think people would be timid to like, I guess, admit they've made bad decisions, but no, everybody gets excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at those shows, people probably make a lot of bad decisions, too many drinks, staying up too late. You know, the fans go crazy for it, though. They've been loving the song, and I think it's just a relatable thing, you know, as far as like the topic of it being about that like toxic relationship, that person you know you shouldn't be answering the phone at 2 a.m. but you always do. It's like that vicious cycle of the on and off again thing that I feel like we've all probably been in once or twice with somebody.
Everybody's been there, I think,
Yeah.
which is why I think the song is so relatable. You put 3 of the songs out from the EP before you released the EP.
Yeah.
How difficult was it to make the decision as to which songs you were going to release first?
Yeah, so like...
And why did you pick the songs that you did?
I feel like Ain't Missing You was kind of the start of everything, and
It's a
it had
great
been
song.
sitting around, thank you. It had been sitting around for a while, and I originally just teased like a short snippet of the demo on TikTok, so it kind of just started this fire of, you know, what is this whole new music in the new EP. And then Bad Decisions was shortly after. We actually cut them like at the same time. And Bad Decisions had been sitting around for so long, we finally decided, you know, to put it out when we started that Nate Smith tour early this year, just to kind of put those in tandem together. And then Daddy Drinks Whiskey was just a story that was personal, you know, for me, and something that I hadn't really addressed or talked about yet. So, you know, I was finally ready to put that story out there. And that's what I like about it, too, is it has, I guess, one of the most personal and honest songs that I've ever put out. And then the other 3, they were just kind of written more recently. And we were sitting around talking about what songs we wanted to cut. We went in and cut those 3. We actually cut another one. But we're just waiting to get it finished up. And I think it's going to be a part of the later project. But yeah, I mean, it's just a good group of songs. And like I said, it's starting off so strong with Ain't Missing You and Bad Decisions. It was like it's time to put, you know, the full EP out and hopefully get ready for a bigger project later in the year.
It's so good. I really, really like it.
Thank you.
I am in love with one of the songs off it because I have a list of songs that I put together. I love a song with a pun in it or a play on words. So you know which song I'm talking about here.
Oh, yeah.
It is Carhartt.
Carhartt's great.
Where do you get these ideas from for songs like that?
I don't know. That one was just like out of nowhere. I've recently obviously just started loving Carhartt and their brand and wearing a lot of it, you know, at my shows and everything. And one day I think I was just like sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, oh, you know, girl stole my Carhartt. And I was like, oh, you know, it's like she stole my heart, she stole my Carhartt. We talked about exactly how we wanted to write it a couple of times. I think we were gonna do it like a little more like sentimental and like a story like love-wise or something like that, but it just seemed more fun after the fact to be like, let's just make it like a summer jam, like yeah, just a banger, like fun song. And it's, you know, got that relatability too of where I feel like everybody, like every guy at least that I know, probably has had their favorite Carhartt hoodie or t-shirt or something stolen by a girl a time or two. But yeah, like it was just something that I wrote with my best friend Gabe Faust, who we've been writing together since we were like 15, and it was just me and him, and I feel like when we get in, things just click, and he was excited to write that one ever since the day I told him about the idea, so it just came together so well.
It is so wonderful to know that you've got this great music coming out. The EP is out now. Bad Decisions is out now. It's so, so good.
Thank you.
We want more though.
Oh, it's coming, I promise. We're busy right now, actually. Gonna be going in the studio, and like I said, hopefully looking at a bigger project at some point in the year later on. So
is there going to be a full album? This is the question.
at some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
You're still kind of, you know, honing your craft, so to speak, I think. But it's just it's so wonderful to see you out there doing stuff. The live shows are really cool, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's great to get out there, and the UK, I know, were very, very welcoming to you being over here, and hopefully we will get to see you again at some point.
I know, I'd love to be back. It's always a good time, and it's like you said, like the people really appreciate it, and you can tell over there, you know, when we make the journey and get to, you know, play our shows for them over there, they're just so attentive and appreciative, and some of the best country music fans over there right now.
It's really cool. Well, enjoy the rest of summer. I know you're super busy out on the road, and so have fun, stay safe. Bad Decisions is out now. Dylan Schneider, thank you so much for coming in and seeing us.
Thank you for having me.